Hello everyone. Now I'm going to teach you how to create a course on the blockchainu.com platform. If you ever want to go and see how you create a course, we have a new help section that helps you understand in a very easy step-by-step flow how do you go out and actually create a course on the platform. So the first thing you would do as part of creating the course is go and sign in. If you've not signed in before, you have to go and sign up on the blockchainu platform. To create a course, it's as easy as going to the teach option on the top menu and selecting from within one of these options. So you could either create an in-person workshop, or you could create a learning guide, which is just textual content, or you could create an online course or a learning path. In this video, we're going to see how we create an online course. We'll land up in our teaching console where we have to click on a new online course. This will take us to the online course creation wizard, which is a very simple tool that guides you through the entire process of creating your online course. The first step of the wizard is to select what type of class are you trying to create. Are you trying to create an instructor-led class or a self-paced class? If it's an instructor-led class, it's something where an instructor has to go online for live sessions with his students. So there needs to be at least one live session if you're creating an instructor-led program. It's also a program that's limited in terms of when it starts, right? And there's an end date to when it ends, right? So if you want to create something where you have to go live with your students and do one-to-many or one-to-one sessions with those students, then you create an instructor-led program. On the other hand, if you want to create a program where you just create videos that you put on the platform and you let students consume those videos at their own pace, in that case you create a self-led program. So I'm going to go ahead and create a self-paced program. Alright, so the next step is to go in and select the list of topics that you want to say this particular course is going to cover. You can select up to 5 topics from within the available topics on the platform. If the topic that you're trying to select for your course is not available on the platform, you can even add a particular topic right from this particular step. Once you're done selecting the topics for your program, the next thing you would do is select from within one of the available languages in which you're going to conduct this whole program. So all of your videos that you upload as part of this course is going to be in this particular language. The next part now is to introduce yourself as the instructor so that students can get a better idea about whom they're going to learn from. Right? You have an easy tool here that lets you import your bio from your profile. But we do suggest that you update your bio on a course basis so that students get a better idea of what your background is and what they're going to learn from you. Now we come to the second section of this wizard, which lets you create your landing page, or the page that your learners will see when they look at your course before they sign up. This is where you're going to put a title for your course. Next thing you would do is select a headline, or type in a headline that best describes in a very short single sentence what participants would do when they join the course. What would they get out of this course? Now we move on to the description section. In this section, we are going to type out a very clear description of what learners are going to do as part of this whole online course. Right? We suggest you put in at least 1,000 characters as part of your description, and ideally somewhere between 1,200 to 1,700 characters. We allow you to put in up to a maximum of 2,000 characters as part of your description. The next step is to select the difficulty level for your course. If it's a beginner, intermediate, or advanced level course, we use this difficulty level to decide who to show your courses to. You can also have an option to set in your prerequisites, which define what students should know before they sign up for your course. As next step, you would then go in and select the number of seats that are available in each cohort. Remember, once you've created a particular online course, you can create multiple cohorts of that same course, wherein you can say that each cohort is like a batch of students that teach at one instance. The idea of a cohort is more relatable when you're trying to create a course that's instructor-led versus something that's self-paced. But you would still need to put in a number of seats that you want to accept. If it's a self-paced course, that means a number of seats, a number of students that you would accept overall as part of the life of your particular self-paced online course. You would then go in and upload an image as your cover. We suggest you upload an image that's in a landscape position so that it suits perfectly on the layout of the platform. After you've uploaded your image, you go ahead and upload a video for your cover. So this is a promo video that you add to your landing page for your course so that when students come in, they have an opportunity to view what's going to happen once they join the course. We do suggest you put in a promo video for your course. Alright, so after you've uploaded your video and your image for your landing page, you then go ahead. This is the step where you start creating a certificate for your course. A certificate is something that is issued after you're taken by the student and they have passed the certification test if you have put a test for the course, or if you've completed all of the requirements, or at any stage where you want to issue a certificate out to the participating students. After your certificate has been designed, you then move on to deciding how you want to grade for your particular course. You can select from within the available options where you select a standard grade or a weighted grade or a percentage based grade, or in some cases where you don't want to grade anybody and just want to issue certificates based on who has passed and who has failed, you select a binary grading option. The other option is to select how much importance do you give as part of your course for students that are participating in discussions more versus students who are attending all of the sessions that are populated as part of the online course. If you think attendance is more important than participation in discussions, you have to move the cursor towards the very right and give that the majority of the percentage. Right? If you think that discussions is more important, then you change the percentage on either side and you make your decision accordingly as to what suits best for your course. The next step is to set a price for your course. You can either decide to put a price in one of the available currencies, or you can decide to put a course that's completely free. The other part is to select a cancellation policy. Remember, this cancellation policy decides till when can students cancel to be eligible for a refund. Right? So if you want to create a policy which is very, very strict, right, you have to put in something like a week, which says that only if students cancel before a week of the start of the course will they be eligible for a refund. If you want to put in a week policy, then you select 24 hours, which means that up to 24 hours till the start of the course, students can cancel and be eligible for a refund as per the refund policies of the blockchainu.com. We come to the final step as part of the whole wizard, which is where you select and you add contents as part of your course curriculum. The first step to do here is to select a date, a start date and an end date when your course would start and end. Remember, if you're creating an online course that is self-paced, you might not necessarily have the need to do a start date or an end date, but which still suggests you put a start date which could be as early as today or tomorrow, and an end date which could be as late as a year from now. After you've selected the start date and the end date, you would see the option to add a new day to your course itinerary. When you add a new day to the course itinerary, you have to then select on what specific date is this first day of your course going to begin. So if you select the December 20th, that's the first day when your course begins. Once you select a day for your course, you have an option of selecting from within one of the available activities that you want to add to your course itinerary. You can add one or many activities, a combination of each of these activities, up to a maximum of 50 activities on every single day. Right? And a live activity is where you go on a live session with your students and they have the ability to interact with you. A video activity is a recorded video that students can watch at their own pace. A project activity is a project that you issue out to your students and then they submit their entries to that project, and then you have the ability to then look at those submissions and make your assessment decisions accordingly. A quiz activity is where you can put in question and answers as part of multiple choice questions or single line answer questions or long answer questions, and allow students to answer those questions and then have the ability to make assessments based on the results of those individual quizzes. As part of creating a course, if it's a self-paced course, you need at least one video activity that has to be submitted before you can go ahead and submit your course for your review. For a live course that is an instructor-led course, you need at least one live activity that has to become a part of your itinerary before you're able to review and submit your course for the Blockchain U review. For this self-paced course, we are going to go ahead and create a video activity. The first thing you would do is add a video title. You would then go in and upload your video as part of this course. You also have the option of embedding YouTube videos that you might already have as part of the course. As part of uploading your YouTube videos, all you have to do is just put in the YouTube video ID that you want to select. It automatically loads the YouTube video for you and starts playing it for your preview. Once you've done this, you would then put in instructions of what students would do as part of learning this video. This includes all of the description that you want to give as part of this particular activity that you're adding to the course. If there is any prerequisites or any other thing that the students need to know as part of consuming this particular activity, you would need to add that here. If there's any supporting material that you want to provide your students with as part of also watching this video, you can upload those materials here. Finally, you would go ahead and save this particular video recording, and it's added as an activity as part of your first day that you've scheduled for your online course. You can go ahead now and add as many activities as you want, including a project or a quiz activity. As part of a quiz activity, you have an option of selecting questions. Type out the question that you want to ask, select the type of question that you want to ask, whether it's a short answer, long answer, or single choice question, and then keep adding as many questions as you want to add. Once you're done completing your entire itinerary and building your timeline for the course, you then go ahead and click on next and go to the review and submit stage. This is where you would accept our standards and our terms of conditions and then submit your course for our review. Once you do submit your course, we give you a confirmation letting you know that we have accepted your submission and we are going to get back to you once our review is complete. If our review is positive, we will let you know over email and SMS that your course is now available for public to come and join and for students to come and join and learn from the course. Also remember that once your course is approved, you also have the ability to manage the course, look at the analytics for your course, and also create multiple cohorts if it's an instructor-led course where you want to create multiple batches of students. We would request you to let us know if your course creation experience was good, bad, or neutral. On your teaching console, you would see all of the courses that you have currently ongoing, the ones that you're currently teaching or the ones that are upcoming. You would also see the courses that you've submitted but are yet to be approved by the Blockchain U team, or the courses that you have in draft which are yet to be finished and submitted for review. Towards the end, you would also see if there are any courses that have ended and now been archived automatically. That is all. This is all you need to do to create a course on the blockchainu.com. If there's any other inquiry, if there's any other issues that you face as part of creating this course, remember, we do have a new knowledge base that has all of these instructions written down, and you can always go to accessing it from the help.theblockchainu.com. Thank you.